What's up everyone, this is DaviFX back again with another daily analysis video. With these videos, my goal is to bring you confidence and clarity to your own trading. So make sure to hit that subscribe and the bell button so you don't miss any of my new videos. We do have some interesting things to cover. We do have an open trade. I didn't do these videos for the last couple of days because of personal reasons. Now I'm trying to get back at it. So let's look at the charts. Okay, so before I begin all the top-down analysis, since we did move significantly, I want to look at our current trade. US 100 we took right before London Open. It was 40 minutes before London Open and it pushed nicely to the upside. I expect this price to continue to the upside, but another thing about my past trades, like I said, I always share my trades, good and bad trades. So we did take a couple losses. This week hasn't been great because we did take those losses, but we also got a win from that. So basically, I believe we took a buy here because it was this daily monthly support, and we took a loss. I believe we took another long position somewhere around here because I was expecting the price to fill this gap. And we took a loss, and then we took a buy somewhere around here, and it pushed up. We did take it did hit our 2 take profits out of 3, and then eventually dropped. So let's do our top-down analysis. Now, if you have watched my previous daily analysis videos, and if you have not, I really recommend you to go back and look at them after you finish watching this video. My two key areas that I was looking at was these support levels, this daily and monthly, these monthly support and resistance levels. And I said if we don't respect this monthly level, that means there's a high chance of the price dropping down to the support level and having at least some kind of reaction. Now I want to go back in the past and I want to give you some comparisons to look at. We do have a monthly support here, and we do have a monthly support here. And I want you to look at the reactions. Now, every time you have some type of level, and if you're looking at the lower time frame, me personally, what I like to do is I like to see multiple rejections, some reversal, maybe patterns, and continuation to the upside. Now, when you're looking at weekly and monthly time frames, I don't look for these type of multiple double bottoms or head and shoulders. All I look is for touch and then move to the upside. Now let's look at the past, what we had. So as you can see, we did not have a pattern. If this were to form a pattern, it would take months and probably half a year, maybe a year, because this is a monthly time frame. So all the price does is touches the level before moving up, touches the level before moving up, touches the level before moving up. Let me move up a little bit. Touches the level before moving up, right? So I'm not looking for reversal patterns. Now, since you have this understanding, since I explained that, we can go back and what do we see? We do see a monthly support that has been touched, right? So there's a potential that the price is going to have a reaction just like it had here. I'm not saying we're going to reverse and continue to the upside to the all-time highs because of all the fundamental stuff that is going around. Of course, we could, continue to the upside because of all the fear that we have. And, when everyone's fearful, it's time to be greedy. And when everybody's greedy, it's time to be fearful. Now, I'm going to delete this, since it's not as relevant as much anymore. We still have 13 days. When this previous monthly candle was at the bottom, I said, guys, we do have a support here. There's a high chance that we're going to close above. We started taking buys from here, and remember this is a monthly time frame, so there's plenty of opportunities on the lower time frame. And we did have an amazing month of May. Amazing month. It was like, 13 out of 16 trades were winning trades, and so on. Like, just amazing month. Now we are here, right? We still have 13 days, 13 hours, almost half a month. We still have this monthly support. So don't be surprised if this monthly support works well and the price eventually pushes higher and the monthly candle closes above this monthly support. Now, if that happens, I'm going to be very, very bullish, and I will continue looking for buys. But now we don't have to look at that. What we need to focus is at this support at the bottom where the price is currently at. Now, once again, monthly support. Let's drop down to weekly. On the weekly, it is very interesting for a couple of reasons. We do have a big gap on the weekly. This is not 1 hour, 1 minute, 5 minute, or 30-minute time frame gap. This is a weekly gap. This is pretty important that we have here. We also do have another gap on the lower time frame, such somewhere around here. So looking at the facts, not being, fearful, not being illogical, looking at the facts, we're sitting at a monthly support, actually rejecting it at the moment, and we do have a weekly gap to fill. I'm not saying this weekly candle is going to fill the gap, because we don't have much time left. This is Friday already. But next week, we might definitely have this push to at least, I'm not saying reverse, but at least fill this gap, even if the price eventually wants to continue to the downside. So we have confirmations, monthly support is being respected, and weekly gap. Let's drop down to daily. Daily, not much to talk about. We don't have much information here on the left. We do have this resistance. Has been respected here. The thing is that there might be a reason for this to happen, because everyone's right now is going to be so focused on this resistance, and everybody's going to forget this monthly, or everybody's not going to look at the monthly time frame. And these were we have a lot of sellers here. We have a lot of sellers stepped in here. And a lot of sellers stepped in here on this bearish engulfing daily candle. So I would not be surprised if we go back up to fill this gap and stop out these sellers right here, at least at break even. So that's another confirmation. We gap monthly and push up to fill the gap and stop out these sellers. Once that happens, we're gonna react, react, don't guess, react, don't guess. So once it gets here, if it gets here, we're gonna react. Okay, is the price break above this level? Is it respecting and rejecting? Then yeah, maybe there's a higher chance of the price continuing to the upside because of the monthly support here. And since the price did fill the gap and didn't drop eventually, there's a higher chance of the price, continuing to the upside. Now, if the price comes to this, let me draw this again. Now, if the price comes to this level, fills the gap, closes back below, then we're going to continue looking for shorts. Now we have all these bullish confirmations, right? Okay, let's drop down to the lower time frame. On the 4-hour, choppy, not much to say. Just looking at the candles, bullish, 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 bullish. If this closes bullish engulfing on the 4-hour, I'm pretty sure we're heading our way back up. We do have this resistance right here. We don't have supply levels. Supply levels are all the way up here. So once again, break above and retest would be just another great confirmation of why the price should move to the upside. Let's go to the lower time frame, 1 hour, pretty much the same. I want to mark up this level right here and leave it here. Yeah, decent drop. There's a potential of the price, respecting this. coming back and forming a double bottom. There is still potential there. 30-minute time frame. We do have inverse head and shoulders. Let me drop down to the lower time frame. Inverse head and shoulders, as you can see right on the monthly support, we do have inverse head and shoulders. Right, the neckline is being respected. Everything is looking really clean. That is where we got the entry on this trade that we have running. Actually, the first target got hit. I don't know why my alert didn't go off, but the first target got hit. I shared my analysis and trade management plan with my group. So if you're interested, go check it out. All the links in the description. I do have signals. I do have courses if you're interested. Okay, on the 15 minutes, not much to say. Price action is not as clean. It's choppy. We're still moving up, but it's choppy. Not seeing crazy momentum. So yeah, not trying to make it complicated, not trying to look for, something crazy. Now, I want to summarize and state the facts once again. Monthly support, previous monthly candle closed above this support with a long wick to the downside. This monthly candle still has 13 days, 13 hours to close. On the weekly time frame, we do have a decent gap. On the 4 hour, we do have building up of momentum on the bullish candles side. On the 2 hour, we do have a supply that I would like to see broken and retested before another potential entry to go long. So I'm going to set alert here. On the 30-minute and 15-minute, we do have inverse head and shoulders of the monthly support. So these are all my confirmations. So now, since you have all my top-down analysis, my view on the markets, I understand that there's a lot of bearish pressure technically and fundamentally in the markets. But I want you to keep in mind that one of the most famous investors, not traders, investors in the world, Warren Buffett once said, when everybody is fearful, be greedy, and when everybody is greedy, be fearful. To finish this video, I want to remind a situation that happened with Bitcoin to kind of support that everything that I just said. When Bitcoin was at 60, it was very, very, very bullish. Everyone, it was screaming 100K incoming, 100K incoming. What happened? The price dropped heavily. Now, the price has moved down significantly on the indices and stocks, and everybody is screaming, market is crashing, market is crashing. I understand that. I'm not saying, once again, I want to make everything clear. I'm not saying the price is now going to the all-time highs. What I'm saying is we do have some stuff. We do have some things to finish off, some jobs to finish off, some gaps to fill, some levels to retest before the market goes lower. Now, if it comes up and finish all those jobs that we need to finish and continues up, then we're going to continue buying. But now, at this moment, I'm saying we are at some critical levels, technically and psychologically. We need to check those marks and continue moving forward. This was my analysis. Thank you for watching. Peace out.